Hi, I'm Dr. Brett Gilbert. I'm a board certified endodontist, and I want to invite you in as I'm about to do a live clinical case, a live root canal on tooth number 18, and I'll be utilizing laser-assisted endodontic irrigation, utilizing the Edge Pro unit. This technology utilizes a radial firing tip. It has a little fiber that will go down into the canal. It's a YSGG laser, and it really helps to clean the inside of the canals, creating a microcavitation flow and really assisting in our irrigation efforts. So let's dive into root canal treatment on tooth number 18, and I'll show you how we use the Edge Pro endodontic irrigation system. But you can see there's always these little tiny gaps in between. And because of that, we want to use some type of liquid product that we can flow into the gaps and then light cure. So I'm going to go ahead and drop into my yellow filter. And then we're going to use a material. This is from Endo Sequence, flowable dam material. And you'll see it's very nice because what I'm able to do with it is just flow it all around this tooth and specifically get it into any of these little gaps like we see here on the buccal and be able to really flow it around. And when it's a posterior tooth like this, I'll even come across the posterior. And now this prevents any saliva from getting up into our prep, any solutions that we use from getting down into his mouth. And so again, light curable, usually do it for 20 to 40 seconds, and then we'll be ready to go. So laser-assisted endodontic irrigation is a big part of what we're doing in endodontics today. Being able to utilize that laser energy, which will be absorbed by the water in the dentin, but also will help to stimulate the sodium hypochlorite or other irrigation solutions that you're using. I'm going to be demonstrating the Edge Pro. This is a YSGG laser, and it has this special little fiber tip, as you'll see. So the fiber tip goes down into the canal, and it has what they call a radial firing tip at the end. You can kind of get a sense of the shape of it through the microscope. It's almost like a little cone at the end. And what it does, there you go. What it does is it allows for a more conical firing of the laser energy, which is easily projected upon the root canal walls. We're going to introduce this. This is used in a withdrawal motion. So I'm going to take this tip to halfway down the working length, and I'm going to withdraw about 1 millimeter per second until I'm out at 8 seconds. I want to introduce you to a solution called Triton. This is an endodontic irrigation solution that's all in one. You have seen in the past that we've had to alternate between sodium hypochlorite and an EDTA solution in order to address the organic components in the canal as well as the inorganic components. Well, this solution does it all. And the way that it does it is it has in this special packaging the sodium hypochlorite on one side and a very intense, robust version of a solution that's full of different surfactants, none of which are actually EDTA. EDTA actually weakens the impact of sodium hypochlorite. So although we've been using these two in concert together, they actually compete with one another. What Triton has done is allowed us to use what is essentially a 4% sodium hypochlorite solution that is no longer weakened or buffered by the other type of solution, which in this case is non-EDTA. So what this means is that we can use just one solution the entire time. I'm going to demonstrate the Triton solution utilizing the Edge Pro laser. Again, that's a YSGG laser. We're going to take the radial firing tip, the fiber down inside, and withdraw with an 8-second withdrawal. We only want this tip to go about halfway down the working length, and we're going to get excellent cleaning with this. All right, so we're going to fire up the Edge Pro laser. Again, you can see it has a little pilot light, the little red light, and now we're going to bring it down inside. I'll do a little bit more Triton here. So again, the Triton is an all-in-one solution, right in one syringe. Lots of surfactant, so the surface tension is lowered significantly, allowing better penetration down into the dentinal tubules and into all the anatomy. So again, I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to be able to activate. So I'm halfway down. I press on the foot pedal and I withdraw. And look at the activity that you'll see coronally. And as I bring it out, there's a cavitation cloud that follows it. And so that's one cycle at 8 seconds. Then I can redirect into the mesiobuccal, again, halfway down, activate, and withdraw. Again, lots of activity. And you can also see why it's so advantageous to seal the rubber dam, because any overflow from this would otherwise have a chance to go into the patient's mouth. And again, activate, withdraw. And this I would count as one cycle of 8 seconds. I'm going to then refresh the solution. Again, this is the Triton. We're going to go down inside here, activate, and withdraw. And you can see immediately when I hit that foot pedal, the type of activity and energy that you can see in the solution. And there's that cavitation cloud coming up with it. Again, I'm going to go to the buckle, activate, about an 8-second withdrawal out. You only want to activate the foot pedal on the withdrawal motion, not on an insertion motion. And again, I'm going to find my mesiolingual here. And then again, 8 seconds. And again, we're going to do this 3 different times to accomplish this final irrigation protocol. Once I have completed this, I'm ready to dry and obturate the canals.